My name is William, abbreviation Frank Lorusso. My rank at the time was gunner's mate second class. The day I got in and the day I came out. I got in on March 23rd of 1942, and it was a big day in my house where I'm being Italian. It was St. Joseph, and my brothers wanted to know where I was. I never told them that I enlisted in the Navy, because all the gentlemen that I hung out with, they were a little older than me, and I did a boo-boo. I wanted to get in the Navy. I didn't want to walk. And we went down to 90 Church Street in New York, and they make you strip, and they put you on a cold piece of marble. Can you imagine your butt nutting on and a cold piece of marble in March? And from there I went down to took boot camp in Sampson, New York, and then from there we went to Little Creek, Virginia, which was an amphibious force. But before that, I enlisted on the destroyer. They called it the USS O'Brien. So we got hit, and I transferred over to the amphibious, and we made a couple invasions, Italy, Sicily, and then we came home, and we trained up in Fort Pierce, Florida, for Normandy. And I never thought I'd come back to live here, but I love it. And we did Normandy, and in about a month or so, I'm not sure of the dates, they took our landing crafts and they put them on Army flatbeds. Well, it's common sense. If you take a boat and put it on a trailer, you're going to water. It's not hard to figure that out. So I was the bad boy. I kept all the maps, and on the way going up the front with this landing craft on the Army truck was covered. And I'm looking at all the towns, and I'm saying to the rest of my crew, we're going up to meet the old man. People criticize General Patton. He told us just like it was, not only me, the whole Navy and his men. And I was happy that I met a man like that, because he taught me an awful lot. We went into Paris. We was on shore patrol, and anybody that's been in France, war or no war, there's a lot of action going on. So my officer takes the book and the spats, and he says, Bill, your gunner's made second, you're in charge. Well, common sense. I mean, you're in Paris. You don't want to hang around. So he takes off, and I turned around, I give it to the guy below me. So I went about my way and did what I had to do. The warriors censored, and we had a great time. I stopped at a lot of perfume factories, Chanel, Chaparral, D'Orsay, which I brought some home to my family. And I came home, and I was stationed in Leonardo, New Jersey. And I wanted to make a career of it, because I think the Navy in this country is wonderful. But my mother had passed on, and at the time I had 3 brothers, and I have none now. I came out. But I was stationed in Leonardo. It was about 30 miles from the city. I had my own Jeep. I was a man about town, you know, Italian, blue eyes, wavy hair, young, good looking, and I was enjoying life. So I came back to New York, but my brothers made me sign. At the time, after the war years, they had so many points that you could get out. So I looked on the board and I qualified, and I put in for a dependency discharge because Mom passed away from cancer. May she rest in peace, and I came out. Every other year I used to go down to Reedman Motors, if gentlemen heard of it. Like over here, you buy a car in about an hour. So let's take a ride down. And I met the guy and I bought a car. The first car was a 67 Plymouth Sport Coupe, had the shift on the floor. Beautiful. Black vinyl roof, white body, you know. I always liked nice cars. That's why I bought my car at Dave Marsh. No place else to buy it. I was brought up, if you don't do right, don't do nothing. And most families today look at that philosophy. And I've been brought up, and I got 2 beautiful granddaughters. I just got done marrying one in September of this year. And that's my way of thinking. You got to treat the people right. And like I say about the war, these guys over in, it bothered me. I don't look at the news. They're not, what are they fighting for? We fought for something. It could be like I told the gentleman 10 minutes ago, we fought for peace. These boys could be your father, could be your mother, could be your sister, could be your relative. But we fought for the reason. But what did they fight? I saw civilization. You know, I was in Paris, I was in Italy. I mean, we did the town. But these guys are eating dirt. And people got to realize that. They respect me when I go into the clubs. You got to respect the boys that's over there now. And the boys from, I call it the Big K in Vietnam. I mean, that's why at 87 years old, I got as far as I did, thinking that way. And being honest. Boys, don't give up, because you guys are well respected. It's November the 8th, and I'm at Dave Marsh, and I'm enjoying what he's doing for me and talking to these gentlemen. And again, I repeat, if you have to gotta buy a car, and if you don't buy it here, you guys are missing an awful lot. Personality, the car, they take care of. I come in for one thing a couple of weeks ago to look for something. They had the car for an hour and a half. They washed it, they cleaned the inside. It looked like a new car. It's only a 207. And that's it. So remember, the word is capital D, capital M. Dave Marsh. That's it. And my name is Bill Lorusso, better known as Frankie. I'd like to thank you